Sure.
Good now.
All right, guys. Welcome everybody to episode 28 of the Talking Chise podcast. With me, as always, is the co-host, Marshall.
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, Marshall, we got a special guest today, and we got some news coming. Our special,
huh?
yeah, that's the word on the street. Our special guest today from the Mile High is the Broncos head coach, Phil.
We are the Denver Broncos. You hear that thunder? Our city skylines a mile high. We trot on clouds, these horses fly.
What's going on, Phil?
What up, guys? That killed me.
We never tell anybody their intro before they get on, so it's always.
I was not expecting that.
So Phil, we're gonna make a little bit of history right here on the Talking Chise podcast. I hear you got some breaking news.
Yeah, we have a trade, and Mark was saying don't trade with Phil. Phil don't get shit done. He backs out of trades, so we had to get a deal done to flip Mark off. So I'm actually making a trade with the Giants, and I'm sending Romeo Doubs, 26-year-old star wide receiver, 88 overall, and the Giants are sending 26-year-old, 87 overall corner Asante Samuel, a second-round pick this year, a second-round pick next year, and he's sending superstar wide receiver Mike Williams, who's 31 years old and only 88 speed.
Slow as fuck.
Yeah, he's slow. And his contract. Oh man, Mike Williams has like 4 years on his deal, and it's all for like 15, 16 million. But the penalty will be wiped after. I'm accepting it now. The penalty will be wiped, so if I need to cut Mike Williams, I can always make that cut.
Let's see. Y'all go easy on Sarge in the chat. It's not terrible.
I think he just wants to. I think he just wants to. Like Mike Williams being 88 speed, like not a lot of people are going to trade for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like Asante Samuel for Dobbs is pretty good. The second's just kind of being thrown in.
Oh yeah, Mike Williams is he's down to an 80 overall now.
He might just get cut. Like I might just keep him this year, and then right at free agency, I might just cut him to save the cap. But now that his penalty's wiped, I don't have to pay him that much, and I can just cut him with no penalty.
Well, the first ever trade breaking on the pod. Guys, I'm still. I got a couple guys hitting me up right now. I'll try to get one done. I'm talking with some people right now, so maybe by the end of this episode we'll get a live trade breaking too. So, all right, Jay, go ahead with your first question.
Well, my first question isn't actually really a question, but did you get that Christmas card from Rodney this year, or did he not send out one?
Hell nah. I'm hoping maybe for my birthday. My birthday's in April. He's gonna get a second chance. But yeah, man, I'm starting to think it's not a joke anymore. I think that dude might just hate me.
Yeah, who knows? At times he seems like he hates everybody, but All right, so my first legit question is, how has the season been with the addition to Devin getting a coaching job in your division?
It really hasn't changed, because I don't think I won division when Rod. I don't think I've won division this year. I could be wrong. I feel like the first 2 years Rod got it anyways. So I mean, with him leaving and Devin stepping in, I'm still a playoff team. It's still going to be me and another team fighting for division. I think I split with Rod. Devin, we'll see. But not a lot different.
Okay. My bad. Okay, so speaking of your division, how do you think your division is going to shake out this season?
Man, I don't know. Devin just lost a game actually, so that only puts me one game behind him.
Who? Yeah, because he just lost to
the Rams.
The Rambo, yeah.
Yeah, he lost by 3.
The false prophet mind. Let me remind everybody.
Jake's shaking in his boots over there.
I haven't played the Rams, but he's pretty nice, right?
Absolutely not. We put that shit to rest, dog.
Oh.
His team is stacked.
Good team, but
yeah,
gotcha.
He's good. I mean, you don't go like almost undefeated last season and not good.
No, that's true.
You're right. He lost 2 games last season. Can you name the 2 teams?
Who did he lose to, Jake?
Yeah, you know who he lost to.
The
guy that he was trying to imitate.
Imitate. Ooh,
yeah.
Now it's imitate Jake. Shaky Jake, imitate Jake.
Oh man. No, it doesn't change much for me. I mean, Devin's Devin. Devin be hyping me up for no reason. He'll be like, "Oh, Phil, it's Phil," and then I'm like, 4-2. So he hypes me up. But our games are fun, so I'm excited to have him in the division. And then Chiefs, yeah, Chiefs not doing anything in division. Nothing's gonna change there.
No, let's be real. It's a 2-team race.
Yeah, pretty much. So speaking of Devin, y'all had a battle in Week 5, and the Chargers edged out your Broncos with a last-minute field goal.
Pause on that. Pause on that.
Edged out Broncos.
Yeah,
What?
I think that's bestiality, ain't it?
No.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You might have to choose a different word. Like, you can't be like, yeah, Devin really edged the Broncos this week and got the win.
They got a field goal. It's not like it was a blowout. It's not like it was a 7-point game.
No.
Anyway, let me get back to my question. Golly, with Week 18 as the rematch and potential division championship on the line, what has to change?
Oh man, I gotta just play better defense.
Other than the structure of my sentence, apparently.
I gotta play better defense. I'm not mad at all with how my offense played.
I can give you some pointers on defense.
Yeah. I did try to adopt that defense by giving up 41. I thought I was pretty happy with it. Like I had almost like 200 yards passing. I was almost like 100% passing too. I ran the ball. I averaged like 9 yards a carry with Breece Hall. I just couldn't get a stop on defense. I got a fumble 6, which was a nice like lucky score, but Devin ended up getting a good stop before halftime and getting the kind of like double dip right there. And I mean, man, he was really playing the clock. Like he would chew clock when he was getting close to those halftime into game drives, and I just couldn't get a stop. But I'm hoping that changes. I had a user pick I was so excited for. I thought I'd baited him into it. I'm moving Clark over there to pick it, and then I see fucking Cameron Curl hop up with no athleticism, both hands just flying up in the air, and he batted it down before I could pick it.
It's Madden.
Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, there were a couple plays I wish I had back. He got some wide open touchdowns. He caught me in cover 2 a couple times. I gotta stop doing that shit.
Well, what other matchups are you looking forward to? I don't know.
I got Matt. I got Matt in a couple weeks.
That'll be game of the week right there.
First season, Matt and me couldn't make our schedules work, so we ended up not playing. Second year, we played in playoffs, but I haven't had Drake May, so he played against DTR, and I was up 10-7 at halftime of that game, but then second half kind of got away from me when I'm using a 68 overall quarterback. So I'm excited to play Matt. I actually have Jake on schedule too.
Yeah.
It's I've kind of been is May hurt? Is that what's going on?
No, it's just the reason we keep making the joke about May like injuries is because both seasons for playoffs he's been out.
Game.
Right. Okay.
He played the first one he got hurt in regular season, and then I just lost in wild card to Texans. Second year I played Texans again in wild card. I did have Drake May until the final drive, because I beat the Texans on a touchdown with 30 seconds left. I got a 92-yard rushing touchdown. May got hurt the play before that rushing touchdown. And then I played Matt with no shit. I played Matt in conference, didn't I? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then I beat Ryan, I think. Or I beat Ryan in wild card with May. I don't remember. I think I made conference though.
Yeah, so it was. I think it was Ryan and then the Texans.
I lost. Okay,
Because you stopped.
I
You
had May.
stopped Texans at like the 2 yard line.
Yeah. Okay, I had May for Ryan, and then most of that Texans game for divisional. But then I lost him right before the AFC Championship game, which really fucking sucked. I was really sad because I've been trying to get a backup quarterback now. Because I'm PTSD traumatized that May's going to go down again.
Yeah, you gotta be ready for that type of stuff.
Oh man, yeah. Next man up is not working for my team.
Yeah, we'll find out how it works out for the Cardinals.
It's oh god, I don't wish on anybody, man. I tried to draft a rookie since I couldn't make the draft. I couldn't draft the rookie I got. I ended up getting Riley Leonard. I keep hoping he can just lay enough prayers down for May on the sideline.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, got to be from Notre Dame. He got to be able to do something for me.
Say your hallelujahs and everything.
Yeah, something, man. It's horrible.
All right, so my next question is: Brees Hall has over 500 rushing yards and 10 rushing touchdowns at this point in the season. How many do you think he'll have by the end of the season? Yards and touchdowns.
Oh man, he's gonna get over 1,000. I actually only, I am trying to pass a little bit more this season. Like versus Garrett, I passed a good bit. Chiefs guy I just played, I passed a lot to try to keep getting better on passing there to be respectful. So I don't know. I think he'll end up with like probably 1,400. He'll probably get 20 touchdowns. I mean, I just don't throw when I get into the red zone really.
Let me ask you this: Has he come to you saying this is what I want? Have you got one of them texts?
I got one of those I think last season I got one of those where he was like, "Hey, I want to get." He's like, "I want to get 1,500." It was like 1,500 yards. It was insane.
I want to throw 5 passing touchdowns. Like it's.
Yeah,
it's
he was
so
like
stupid.
Yeah, Hall was like, I want to get 1,500 yards, and then he actually missed 4 games during the regular season last year, and I was like, well, shit, there's just no way, and then I think I barely got it.
So speaking of running backs, so you always seem, I don't know, I might be missing a couple seasons, but you always seem to have like a more developed seasoned back that you use. You think you're going to change it up this draft and think about drafting a running back early?
You talking about like for next Madden, or are you talking about?
No, for like any of these rookie drafts coming up.
I might get one. So this year, now that I have a first, 2 seconds, and 2 thirds. So I actually have a good amount of picks this year.
You can snag it back with one of those seconds or thirds for sure.
Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. Because right now I have Dameon Pierce, who's really nice. I got him for a 4th. He's got 2 years left, and he's awesome. But Austin Eckler is basically going to retire on me. I'm not re-signing him. He's superstar, but doesn't have any abilities because he's so low overall. So I'm gonna
I got mustard.
Yeah, it's like old as shit. Doesn't have anything. But how fast is Mostert?
He's still 90 something. Let's see.
I'm gonna say
he's still 90. He's 92 and an 88 acceleration.
See,
34 overall superstar, 74 overall.
I'm about to say Austin Eckler's at 90 speed at 31. I know that he's dead after this season. Like I know he's gonna be at like 87. So I definitely think I might. I just re-signed Brees Hall though, so I'll have to really think about it. Like my team's pretty complete. I have like a 92 overall team, so it's not like those 5 picks in the first 3 rounds are going to be starters. Like maybe 1 or 2 of them. So I'll definitely consider getting a backup who's a little faster. Dameon Pierce is only 89 speed. Brees Hall has 93. I'll try to find someone with like 91 plus and maybe get a receiving back or something. I need to get a fullback. Is what I need to do. We're gonna take a page out of Zoe's CPU book and draft a CPU in the first round.
I drafted a fullback this last draft.
I did too, and sadly my guy was trash.
My guy was good.
My guy,
decent.
Yeah. I just want to get a superstar fullback, man. The dream, but Monty's hoarding all of them.
I didn't have this right down. But speaking of superstar, you drafted a superstar kicker.
I did, yeah.
Is that what happened? Did you know? Is that like
okay.
a kicker and you had that plan?
Okay, so I actually I got home. I don't even remember where the fuck I was. I got home. Like I had plans. I knew I was gonna miss the draft, so I traded away my first, and that was like the only pick I really had. And I was like, I'll let the 4th, 5th be CPU. I got home in the 6th round, and I had planned on taking a kicker just to try it to see if I could get a superstar kicker. And when I was there was like an Alabama. There was the kicker I got from Miami, and there was an Alabama kicker who was right below him, and I was like, this is an import. I didn't know the draft class, nothing like that. But I was like, this is an imported draft class. Like, what are the odds that he put, like, one superstar at each position? Or something like that. So I was like, I've got Jake Moody, and I just re-signed him to, like, a 6-year deal. But I was like, I'm going to take I'll take this kicker. And he was superstar, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like, I was so pumped. The only thing that sucks is he has 84 kick power.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty trash.
Yeah.
But I still have Jake Moody. So if I really need to like kick a one to save my life, I can just sub in Moody.
What's his passing stats, the kicker?
Believe it or not, I did not check, but let me find out because he might have to start for Drake May when he goes down.
Well, while you check that, I'm gonna ask you another question that's now kind of a dumb question, but will we see May play? I'm gonna change it up here. Will we see him play more than one playoff game?
Jesus Christ, I hope so, man. It's so frustrating because like we only get. I will say this. I think I told you this the first pod I went on. This is my opinion is like the best team I've ever built. Like I've had some awesome teams, and I'm a little more washed than I used to be. I'm not really winning Super Bowls or anything like that, but this is like one of my favorite teams I've ever had. And I hate it when like May goes down because you lose. You don't lose the whole season, but it definitely feels like a lot of wasted like time. Doing like the whole season, and it's like, man, I get to the AFC Championship game and I'm one away from the Super Bowl, and I just feel like I have no shot versus Matt, like because I just know like, hey, this is a really good user. Like I'm not beating Devin with a backup quarterback. I don't pass a lot, I know, but when I do, it's like not. When I pass, I'm throwing on the run. I'm throwing corner routes that are tight windows. Like I'm throwing some risky shit. So it's just, I hope so for my fucking sanity. Let's see. This quarterback has 16 throw on the run, 27 deep throw, 19 medium, 25 short with 24 throw power.
So how does Riley play when you have used him? Is he decent? Or...
He's fast. He's super fast. He was the fastest rookie, I think, in that class. He has 89 speed.
So, any thought of Dylan May this offseason and rolling with Riley?
The problem with Riley really is just, man, 66 normal is just so he's just such a low overall. It was a whiffed pick. DTR is probably walking for me. I thought about moving off of May. I just don't think I can. He's got an awesome contract. Like for a 93 overall X Factor, he's under contract for the rest of the Chise, and his contract never gets above $17.5 million. So I have him on a good deal. There's been a couple throws where like he'll piss me off, but May's 24, 92 overall. Like there's just no way I could trade him. He's got 94 throw power, 86 speed.
I should have told me y'all could hear my wife talking in the background. I knew she was on the phone the whole time.
Oh, I couldn't hear her.
I couldn't hear.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. I was like,
What's
to me.
What's y'all's trick?
What do the Broncos have to do to get to a Super Bowl?
Man.
A new user?
Yeah. They need Phil from about 4 years ago, and they would definitely do it. Honestly, I really just need Drake May healthy. We've talked about it plenty. I need Drake May healthy, and man, I'll say this: if I can't get one this year or next year, we might not see any more Phil rings for a while. I might have to see what Chai's life is like as Marshall. I I don't know. I don't know, man. If I can't do it with this team, it's gonna be tough. Because I mean, I've got just about everything you could ask for.
Yeah,
I need a
I
damn
mean,
speed receiver.
that's how I am, man. I feel like, I'm weak at linebacker, and I'm trying to swindle one right now. Might have it done before the end of the pod. Anyway, okay. Phil, my last question I always do. I always do a fun one, but this time I'm gonna give you a scenario on this one. All right, you
Uh huh.
ready? Have you represented people yet in court? Or you
Yeah, yeah,
still?
Oh God.
Okay, so
yeah, yeah.
do you ever have to like? Do you know these people, or do you get what's it called when you got to represent just a random person?
Oh, you get like appointed to them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it depends. I do some civil where like yeah we have like clients that we like pick and talk to, but I also help one of my supervising attorneys with federal criminal defense work, and those clients we get appointed for the criminal cases.
I got you. Okay, so you getting appointed. You don't know who. You walk into a courtroom. There's Rod sitting in the chair. Are you taking the case or are you not?
Man, I gotta give Rod his constitutional rights, man. I gotta give Rod his constitutional rights. I'll help him out. Even if it's to try to make amends, man. I'll represent Rod. It's not serious for me. It's not, it's all love for me. But I'll represent Rod. I'll give him, I'll give him hell. I'll tell him, hey, they gave me a good deal. You just have to register as a sex offender the rest of your life. And if you do that, they'll let you walk. I'll do some shit like that to fuck with him, but I'll represent him.
Well, where do you live at now? You live in the Carolinas, huh?
No, I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma now.
Tulsa. Okay. Well, Rod just moved. I think moved back to Longview, so he's closer to you now.
Oh hell yeah! He needs to drive. He can come up to the casinos up here, man.
Well,
He needs
we
to
got
make his
casinos
donations
here.
to the tribe, and
I can't. We got casinos here in Louisiana, so.
that's what Skirms was just up in Oklahoma playing at those casinos.
Yeah,
That's what
I
he was
know.
messaging to the group chat.
I don't know why he. I guess he. I don't know why he goes up there when we got him here.
Isn't he? Isn't he? Doesn't he do some business in Dallas or something?
I mean, I don't know. He's a finance manager at one of the car dealerships here in town.
Yeah. I'll let you know now. The Louisiana casinos are better. It's not free drinks on the floor up here in Oklahoma.
Well, guys,
Yeah.
I don't think this trade is gonna get broke before the end of the pod. So unless y'all
Damn.
want to just bull crap for a little bit.
Hey, I could talk for days about Madden Chise, man.
Uh,
Jake didn't even ask me about my first season draft class, the best draft class I've ever had.
my
Third
bad.
round,
You can talk about it.
that first draft we had after the first year, in the first round, at like pick 23, I got a star safety who, when I scouted him, they said he was top 5 talent. That Floyd Meredith, he's a strong safety on my team. He was only star, but I've got it up to superstar, 87 overall. Dude is a dog, 92 speed, 90 zone, 79 hit power. Is only a 22-year-old. And then this is my best pick in Chai's history, I think. In the third round, I took a tight end from Oklahoma State, and he was an X factor tight end.
Oh wow.
And I have him up to 92 overall.
I saw that.
Damn.
What
He
is the Vanguard X Factor move? I haven't even heard of that one.
it's for run blocking. So when they get into the zone, they
Of
win.
course it is.
Yeah, of course.
When,
Shocker.
well, I mean, okay, I could do double me and just like throw it up, sure. That would be dope because this tight end's 6'6". But man, if you throw a couple passes to him, he gets his X factor, and nothing better than running a little stretch over by your X factor tight end when he's lit up.
Oh, yeah.
Makes your day, doesn't it?
It does, man. Oh God, yeah, running the ball.
Oh, calm down.
This,
Don't get too excited now.
well, yeah, you got run protector on him too. You got the run protector ability. It's just, he's up to 71 run block. Demon.
He's something. I don't know if it's a demon, but I guess he's something.
Well, I got Darnell Washington too, so He has 82. Darnell Washington has 82 run block.
Of course he does. That buttered me
So-
shocked.
I've got the tight ends to run the ball, man. It's just if I can quit being a bum and play some defense.
Jeez.
But I can't. I just.
Well, you got anything for us, Phil? You wanna
Oh man, hold on.
turn the tables on us?
Yeah. I'll start with you, Marsh.
Oh no, I know where this is going.
What's it gonna take to get JMO
Oh,
from that Saints
okay.
team? Not for me. I'm talking
No.
about what's it take for someone to go get JMO from the Saints? Because I know the whole league wants him.
Yeah,
Pause.
I've gotten a lot of. I haven't really gotten a big, serious. I mean, I've gotten a couple offers straight up for JMO, but man, I think it's gonna. If I'm trading JMO, I want to shake the whole league up. Like I want JMO and somebody else for like multiple. I want like be like a 6-player trade, like something big.
Man.
I want the league talking.
And then I got one for you, Jake.
Okay.
I noticed, your quarterback's out for 7 weeks.
Yep.
You've got your tight end out for how long's Musgraves out?
Whoa.
1 week.
How long you got your tight end out for, Shane?
think-
Oh,
he's
pause. God damn it. Oh, God. Fuck.
Yeah, he's out for another week.
5
and then
minutes? Okay, that's
I'm
all
not-
Phil needs.
It's crazy. That's so crazy.
My rookie guard that I drafted and made a center, he's out for 4 more weeks.
Okay.
And then I have a corner that's out for 6
I
weeks.
still got Gibbs out, man.
How you gonna overcome these injuries, man?
Bro, we're just gonna play. It is what it is at this point.
I think Gibbs is back this week. Oh, Gibbs is back now. Let's go, baby.
We're just gonna, we got this. We're about to play the Eagles here shortly, so that'll be the last game of the week, and then we got our bye.
What's up?
You know who I got next week?
These nuts. Who?
Old Jay Watley.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hey,
Hey, I will say
he
this.
played a good game last
He
week.
did play a good game. Jay's catching
I'm a-
on.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Jay. That dude streams. The first one I logged on to was when he had pulled out the SIG mid game,
Oh, yeah,
and
dude.
I
You need
was
to watch
like,
him
first
play
of all,
you need to watch him play COD.
I haven't watched any of it other than that.
He's
really-
he's been streaming legitly for a couple of years now.
He's I'm gonna say his setup is awesome.
He's gonna spend a lot of money on that thing.
Just don't call him the Wish version of Dr. Disrespect.
Yeah, I was gonna say he kind of has that, like Sketch does the Trump cadence a little bit.
Yeah.
He's kind of got like the Dr. Disrespect cadence a little bit going.
His little
The
catchphrase, he go boom.
Yeah.
I will say I'm thinking about this. I actually, big news here, life stuff. I actually got under contract for my first house on Saturday. So I'm about to move into my first house and get out of an apartment.
Hell yeah.
Long ways from the Chise when I started in the dorms where my Wi-Fi was ass.
Right.
You'll love the house freedom.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That Jay guy got me a little inspired. I was like, I might have to get my setup in one of the guest rooms, and I might have to. I see, Jake's little setup. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Hell,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My whole room's still a work in progress, though.
Random McCaffrey jersey in the background.
Especially if I'm gonna be like washed and not be able to win Super Bowls. I kind of want to have some extra fun with it. So it's like I would not mind just throwing the mic on, putting the camera on, and just being over the top, ridiculous, calling Matt a bitch mid game.
You know what we need to do for Mark? I got an idea for Mark. We need to everybody get like a Madden. We'll get like a created jersey or whatever, a Madden jersey, and we need to ship it around to everybody, get them to sign it, and then let Mark hang it up on his wall.
Oh, that would be pretty sick.
Yeah, then he can just take. Then all the people that drop out between now and
He can
whenever,
just draw a line through
he
them.
can just draw a line
Like the
through
Browns, like a Browns quarterback
Man,
jersey.
we might need a couple jerseys.
So what does he do for Rod when he like leaves and comes back, leaves, comes back? Like this.
It's like line,
Why-
line.
Yeah, it'll just put like tally marks through him, I guess, at that point.
I want to do that, but I also want to do one that's like like just all trash users, like when the Rose Bros like have the Rose Bros, have like Greg. I don't know if y'all remember Greg.
Oh, Greg. Yeah,
like have Greg on there. Have like maybe Rod on there a couple times, then whited out, crossed out for getting back on the good side. Rest in peace, CJ, and who is the other guy?
Chapo.
Like Chapo, yeah, like add those guys.
You gotta put Stu on there too now.
Oh man, I need Stu to come back. I miss Sky too, man.
I don't know why. Yeah, dude, Sky, man, we need to get Sky back. I
Sky
drove
and
through
Stu.
Louisiana the other day.
Yeah, I hate that Stu left, man. I was sad about that.
Yeah, that was so random.
It was.
Thought he was gonna pull a Monty and come back, but nope.
Kind of wild that he did that, but now he's. I think from what Mark said, he's in another
I pull
league.
up to his work every now and then, and I ask if he's there. He ain't been there in a minute. So.
It's great. It's crazy though. I don't get it. Like I hope he's not gone, but it is crazy to think like Chise's been going on so long. It's like I'm actually surprised there's not more of y'all who have like. I'm glad they haven't, but I have thought about that. I'm like, man, I think when I joined this league, I was like 16. And I was like I was like in high school when I joined the Chise. Now I didn't start that first couple seasons with y'all that y'all ran. But I joined pretty early in Madden, and it was just like it's crazy to think that like finish law school, graduate college, like have a house versus like playing at shitty Wi-Fi in the dorm. I remember when we did the play-by-plays.
Oh yeah, in the group chat.
Yeah, where like we'd be in group me, and since me and Brian were in this, since we were in the same
I forgot about Jansen.
Yeah, I keep trying to get Jansen to come back. I message him all the time. I'm like, you gotta come back, man. But I remember like Brian would have a game, and I'd just sit in there and I'd do the play-by-play.
Yeah, there were a bunch of those. Then you had,
how far we've come.
Yeah, because you had Tyler Morgan and Rodney lived together at that time too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Man, I'm pretty much me, him, and Rodney all lived at the same apartment pretty much. I stayed there like every weekend. I was sleeping on that couch. God, I miss watching the teamwork meltdowns live and in person. That was back when we used to commentate the game in the group me. I'd be sitting there like commentating what was going on while Tyler Morgan and Rodney were playing.
That shit was awesome, man. I do kind of miss that. But the streams are so much better, like just being able to tune into a game randomly, especially when you have like really good ones. Because I've had back-to-back, like me and G's game came down to a last second play, that 2-point conversion, and then I played Devin, and that was a last second field goal. And it's like
the J game the other day against
the Vikings.
Dandy. The Vikings. Yeah, that was a good one.
I missed that one. It's fun when you get a good one.
He saves his stream, so go back and watch it.
Jay, just to give you the snippets of it, Jay was down 10? Or maybe it was 14. I think it was 14 with like 4 minutes left in the game or something like that. He won by a point. 25-24.
Jeez. That reminded me. You said that, I remember you saying that you wanted people like save their streams so you could like, if you like missed it and it was a really good game, you could see it. I think you said that during G's podcast that you were talking about that, like saving other guys saving their streams.
All you gotta do is you gotta go to your Twitch setting and say save past broadcast or store past broadcast.
Yeah.
I need to do that.
You know, I'm reading. Skirms used to have his.
It's like, oh my god, that was the crazy game, and I'm like, oh, I missed it. Let me go click on their screen. And
well,
it's pretty quiet in here.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, never mind.
I'm seeing, Mark saying that was a legendary idea for the jersey. That was a great idea. That would be cool.
We shouldn't even said it. We should have just got it for Mark for Christmas. Birthday.
Bro would have cried real tears.
Yeah, you would have had to plan way in advance on that one. Probably because
around everybody.
I guess it would just be you and Matt that we'd have to actually ship it to. Well, no, because I don't know where Rambo and all them are.
There's a couple people that ain't here, so but we could get at least probably 5 or 6 here.
Yeah.
Me, you, Lane, G.
Yeah, because now we'd have to ship it to Ryan too in Dallas or Houston.
Houston. Yeah. Well, nobody wants Ryan's autograph anyway, so.
Yeah, you're right.
Jake, you win another Super Bowl this year?
I don't know. I mean, we
How'd
got
that first Super Bowl feel ever, man? How'd that first Super Bowl feel ever?
Felt really good. You know, it almost you know, you get the feeling like, did it really just happen? I probably didn't react the way I should have. I was trying to just stay calm and in the moment, not run around the house looking like a chicken with his head cut off, but probably should have. Because
I would have been
you
so
know,
animated.
yeah.
Man, I still get hype. I get hype for regular season games when I play Madden, man. I just love playing.
Dude, I know it was some whatever. It got a lot of heat, but that 71-70 game or 70 was it 71-70? Yeah, dude, that was my hands were sweating. I was like, screw it. I mean, I gotta break it to win it.
I do hate I hate when I'm like in a playoff game and it gets to like some last second field goals and I notice myself like nervous and like I'll notice like the little arrow kind of shaking a bit and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like it's a Madden game. But I just want to win so bad that I'm like, it makes it more fun that way though.
Yep.
I did definitely hate playing Devin. That one gave me I was pissed at myself. But I wasn't like mad about it. I was like, I covered the spread. You know, we take our victories. I covered the spread. Mark had it at -4. I pay attention to Vegas.
Oh yeah, that's how that's how I do. I mean, if I'm going up against a juggernaut, I'm just like, what's the spread?
Yeah, I'm like,
let me at least beat that.
Yeah, I was like, I thought I was gonna beat Devin for a sec, and then I was like, oh, this is not good. I should have just went for 2. But Devin washed. He had to bust out that 3-3 Chise. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm not going to call Chise on Devin. He played a really good game.
Sure are a lot of 4 verts I see over there with that Chargers team, you know? But
he's trying to get faster, too. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Cut that shit out. Don't do that.
Yeah.
It's not worth.
He asked for somebody else, too.
All right. Well.
See, here's the thing. Real quick, before we go. Here's the thing that needs to happen. I understand that I'm not the easiest to trade with, but, you know, when a guy who wins a bunch of Super Bowls, well, you know, I won't use Monty because, like, we talked about Monty, but, like, when you see someone like Devin, who you know can probably win a Super Bowl with the team he has, and he comes at you, and he's like, I'm going to offer you all these things for this one receiver. Just know that that one receiver can single-handedly destroy the league. Like if you gave Matt a 98 speed wide receiver right now, that would be so fucking annoying. That would just be tragic.
Crossing all day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if Matt listens to these pods.
All right, boys. Well. All right, guys. That's going to do it for episode 28. We like to thank Phil for giving us his insights on his team and how he feels about Devin and
Rod.
And Rod and telling everybody.
Always gotta check in on the Rod status.
Telling everybody that talks bad about his trade habits that they can shove it.
Hey, we just got one done, and we're gonna be working on more.
So yeah, we'll catch you on episode 29. I think the Cardinals Philadelphia game is about to happen in just a second. So y'all bear with me. We're gonna shut the stream off, and then we'll be right back. So we'll catch y'all in episode 29.
Peace out.
It's a song right here.